One more question for a colleague.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a reaction to the apparent pullback of Russian troops along the border of Ukraine. Do you know if the president is going to speak with President Putin about this reported plan to move troops away from that border by May 1st?
Well, the president, of course, has expressed he had a call with President Putin just last week, if I'm remembering the timing correctly, and we've expressed our concerns over the course of the last few weeks about the buildup of troops and what we had perceived as aggression on the border, and conveyed our clear push in coordination with the global community for troops to move back and to reduce that aggression. We obviously want to de-escalate tensions, not only in the relationship, but certainly at the border. I don't have any predictions of a call with President Putin to make. Obviously, he participated in the summit this morning, and they spoke just last week. Our national security advisor spoke with his counterpart earlier this week, so I would expect the conversations will happen at that level for the time being. Go ahead.
I just want to circle back on Russia again. So Navalny's health is continuing to deteriorate, and I know that you had said, along with National Security Advisor, that you've made clear to Russia that there will be consequences if he dies. But I'm wondering if there's anything you could say about what the administration is willing to do now or communicating to the Russians now about the need to get him out before he does die.
Well, to be clear, Jake Sullivan, our national security advisor, had a conversation with his counterpart just a few days ago where this was certainly part of the discussion and conveying not just the consequences, but certainly our call for and our push for him to be treated with humanity and also to be released. And that continues to be a message that we are conveying clearly. I will say that we have found in diplomacy that sometimes those conversations and the content of them and the level of them and the number of them need to happen privately, and that is a more constructive way to reach our outcome. So we are conducting our strategy through that prism.
Is the administration considering any additional sanctions on perhaps the oligarchs that Navalny had listed prior to his arrest in January, saying that these are the people that if sanctioned, it would really kind of change Putin's behavior? Definitely.
Well, as you know, because I know you cover this closely, we issued just earlier in March, I should say, in coordination with Europeans, a number of sanctions. We obviously reserve the right to issue additional sanctions in the future. The executive order the president signed just last week gives us authority to do that on individuals or industries. But obviously our objective here and our focus and our hope is that that Mr. Navalny will be treated with humanity and kept safe, and of course ultimately be released.
And my last one, is there anything you can say about additional Nord Stream 2 sanctions or what the administration is planning on designating additional entities?
I don't have anything to predict for you. We continue to believe that is a bad deal, and we continue to convey that not just directly with a range of counterparts, including the Europeans.